You're Anna, and welcome to FM Tahiti. I hope you're all doing well. Apologies, it's been a little while since the last video because I've just been busy. In fact, last week I sat down because I had a spare half an hour to record, and literally the moment I sat down and said, "It's been a while. I've got half an hour to record, so I'm squeezing this in." My phone rang and I had a half-hour conversation. I was that done. So I've been jonesing to play some FM. There's a lot of kind of Belfast videos I recorded in the past that have been up on the channel recently. So hopefully we'll be back on track with TT1 because we're in the second season. Things are looking alright. I'm interested in seeing how we do here. We're in third place currently, so we played for 8 points. Let's look at the schedule, just catch up with where we are. So the very first game we played was the first game of the season on camera against Morpeo, which we won 3-1. Then we beat the Hitiraa Island, or the Eruptors, 5-1 afterwards. So Tihoni, Tavita, Esaku and Alwyn all getting goals, although Alwyn's now injured himself, I think. We drew 1-1 against Manuel. We managed a 2-2 draw against Motu1. So Tavita getting involved, and Vakatapu, the 6'6" striker, getting involved there. Then in the Mutiny Trophy second round, we beat Hiva Oa, the Gods, 3-0. They had a play sent off. They were never really in that. But now we're going to play Huahin, so the title holders, I believe, if I remember correctly. Sure I do. So yeah, we're playing the title holders next. They're below us, but they've got a game in hand, so they could still end up ahead of us. Just by how many points, potentially. But we're going to play against them. I think in the last episode I took you through all the kind of transfers and stuff like that. I've not made any more since then. There's no one else sort of appearing. So let's play against the Eels. We're playing at home. They're probably going to play 4-4-2. We had a few players out on kind of under 23 international duty, so let's get these back into the bench. Well, the bench is still a bit light. Oh, no, we've just about covered it there. Alwyn injured himself in the last match, so he's out potentially up to 3 weeks. But we should be okay. Esiko on the left, Tuamotun on the right, Tihoni and Vakatapu up front, with Tavita playing just behind because Riviera's injured, not quite fit, and Viakite is also injured, not quite fit. So we'll go with that for the moment and see how we do. And we've got Tavita Honey playing on the right as well, one of our newer players. We're in reasonable form. I mean, we've not lost, but I mean, we've had 2 draws in the last game, but we're not lost. But this should be a good test because this should be one of the stronger kind of teams. Good run. See if you can impress me. They're in their white and blue stripes. It's quite a nice little kit. We're playing at home. I think Huahin and one of the sides were getting their stadium expanded because of their success. They win the O-League as well. I think they might have won the O-League as well. I'll double check that. Check it now before we get too far into it. No, just the French island. French Polynesian Island Premiership. Oh, one of the things I wanted to check at the end of last season. Oh, they've got a free kick. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, one of the things I wanted to check was I was a bit worried about the French Cup rules, about the amount of foreign or non-French players they allow. But I wasn't able to check what happened to the team who entered last year because I had France set as view only, so I couldn't see what was going on. So I put it back on to kind of full and active, so we'll know this season one or the other what's going on. It'll be really disappointing if the nationality thing. Oh, an injury. Let's bring on Jacob Fanaki. We've got cover. Yeah, it'll be really, really disappointing if we can't actively choose the players we want to choose because of the nationality thing. I think what might happen is if they are essentially if they are Tahitian, so I'll just knock something over on my desk. If they are a Tahitian player, they might be exempt from that because Tahitian players normally have French as their second nationality. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. There'll be a lesson to learn for the future. As the seasons go on and we get a more kind of diverse squad, it'll be less and less of an issue. We'll be able to play more and more players. But it is a bit disappointing if that happens. It might not happen. I'm too far in just to start everything all over again to fix that. Oh, he's through. It was a nice little ball. Good save. That was totally unnecessary. Oh. So Honey tried to clear. I mean, that was a really good ball through. That destroyed our defence. Look at that. Just back across. To who? Who was that meant to help out there? There's only one goal there. Only one goal. Not many other goals going on throughout the league there. Okay, Esaku curls it in. Another go. Tuamotun at the back post-ish. Uitani. Yeah, it's back to them. They are a little bit stronger than us, although stats-wise we're keeping it fairly even. Well, if you're watching this, by the time this comes out, it'll be almost time for Oblique Gaming's kind of draft creator series, which I've got a team in, Hoof FC. So go and give his channel a watch anyway. But have a look at that series when it comes out as well. Oh, Tahoni! That last ditch block stopping Tahoni there. And Vakatapu almost got it in the post as well. Yeah, have a look at that series that I'm putting together a side for the that creator kind of cup. League even. It's a league and a cup. That's hoofball basically. That is kind of going to be violent, angry hoofball. I'm not expecting to win, but I am expecting to hurt every other team. Right, show me more. We're not actually too far off. Got a couple of clear-cut chances according to this. And I think it's probably fair to say we have. Tahoni being the villain of that currently. Denny Liago just scored for Marquesas Societies when they poached from Muratu, and he looks really good. I reckon he might be one of the top goal scorers this season. Tahoni and Tavita Tualua, they're down as being potential top goal scorers as well, I think. Right, let's bring on new right winger. I trust the strikers. I'm going to bring on this guy right back because our current right back horrible. So let's try him out and see if he's any good. Hopefully. It's 369, not bad. Nice ball. Going nowhere currently. Back across, Esaku. He's getting in the right positions. I like him. I'm glad we signed him. I'm disappointed that Alwyn's injured because Alwyn's a really good kind of cover or foil for him. He's kind of this relentless. If Esaku's not done it for the first 60 minutes, then Alwyn's got a good chance for the last kind of 20 to 30 of just carrying on, just tiring them out down that wing. I think while the kind of fitness and standards of the teams is quite low in the leagues, it's not completely picked up. Some of these scorelines here. It's not quite completely picked up. Sometimes just being able to run for longer is better. In fact, Simon Keen's article about the Big Four stats, Big Four kind of KPIs for Bolton on Dictate the Game, well worth a read. One of the things he looks at is the kind of running, how much running is being done. So there we are. They've leapfrogged us up there, but they are the reigning champions. 1-0 is not too bad. We actually gave them a good fight. We're unlucky that it wasn't at least a draw, I think. Let's look at Liago. I mentioned him before. He looks quite good. We rate him as a 93. We should sign him no matter what the price. Only Tahoni is better than him. He would be a good target man, apparently. I've got a huge goal scoring record as it stands, but we'll see. Tahiti Islanders, did they spend much money? They brought lots of people in. He's pretty good. He's decent as well. Pretty good. He looks like he might be good, but a bit older. I don't know, 14. So he's probably amazing, isn't he? If they've gone in for him and he's 14. Brought a range of people in. Good too. Let's have a quick look at the French Cup before we end the video. Just look at the rules. Okay, the match squad must have no more than 4 non-EU players. So I don't know if we're exempt. There we go. Nations treated as EU. All African, Caribbean and Pacific group of states, nations. Oh, interesting. So, we're okay. We're okay. So Austral Islands will count. Bass Islands will count. Gambier Islands will count. Tuamotun will count. Interestingly, Tahiti's not on that list, but they should be. On Overseas Territories Act. Bass Islands are on there. Okay. Missing. So Bass Islands, Austral Islands, Gambier Islands, Tuamotun Islands are all fine. All nations in Oceania. So Tahiti's on there, the Marquesas. So we should be fine. That should be fine. All that worrying should be completely fine. 15 games undefeated from the end of last season to this one, and it's finished. Not a bad run. Didn't realise that was actually going on as a run, but not a bad run. So we'll come back in the next video, probably for this quarterfinal match or the Humpbacks match. Maybe we'll fit 2 in together for a bit of a bumper, slightly longer episode next week. Next episode, which should be the same week as this one, probably. Thanks very much for watching. Any comments, any suggestions, any questions, just send them to me and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks very much.